is for living.
We got this.
Let's partner for all of it.
Yo, from the jump. Which is why they hire their homeboys or friends who have little to no training in the security area, simply because it's difficult to find someone you can actually trust. Now, I think his name doesn't matter anymore. However, celebrity Steve Harvey, his executive protector, his bodyguard, and his cook found himself in an affair with Steve Harvey's wife. Good stick, by the way. I'll start doing stick reviews later. Found himself in an affair with Steve Harvey's wife. Okay. Certain areas that are paid for considered high expenses. Executive protection is one of them. Personal training is another, and I do both. It is extremely difficult for people to pay for the quality that they can trust. And in most cases, as you'll see, especially with celebrity security, they have more of a concern about who they can trust more so than who can actually protect them. This is a classic case. This is a sad week for those of us who are pure at heart in executive protection around the world. Simply because it puts us as a whole, the security family, in a bad light. Now we got to relook at vetting processes. We got to find a way. This is, and again, I'm constantly saying this is the reason why we have the academy. Because I get it. I understand. I greatly understand. This is why we have the academy. What I mean by that is you, celebrity, can send your people, the people you actually trust, send them to us, get them down here in Texas, where we get our hands on, and we can train them to do whatever you need them to do. It's a sad shame. Old folks say it's a crying shame that things have to come to that. However, we live in a world where people are full of their opportunities. It is what it is, right? And I'm pretty sure that Steve had no idea that this gentleman was going to breach his trust and overstep his boundaries. Rumor has it that he was a pimp. Now, I am not here to discuss in any form the marital issues between Steve Harvey and his wife. I'm not here for that. It's not my dog in the fight. Okay? My dog in the fight is the fact that my goal is to be able to provide a quality service of security to whoever needs it. Okay? And again, if you cannot be trusted amidst the family of said client, if you cannot be trusted with the wife, I'll be definitive. If you cannot be trusted with the daughter, you cannot be trusted with the sister, it makes it hard on all of us. I am extremely disappointed in this individual for sending a ripple through the security family by doing this foolishness. Completely unacceptable, completely unprofessional. It's a sad day. My heart goes out because now across the world, all of these celebrities are going to be side-eyeing the EPs, the executive protectors. I'm wondering if this individual is going to overstep said boundaries, breach my trust. It's a bad situation. Now look, the whole marriage thing with Steve and his wife do is their business. I'm not talking about that.
All right, this is an ongoing topic. I said I wasn't gonna say no more about it. Excuse me, I'm eating. But it's dominating the social media feed, so I'm gonna speak on it, right? Um, my man saying that from a security officer, from a bodyguard, from an executive protection position, my man was unprofessional, and he's going to make it hard for the profession to thrive, to be trusted, to ask for the money that we deserve to get this kind of money when we're in this business, right? So that's what I'm talking about. We ain't talking about Steve and his wife per se. Really, people cheat every day, B, you know, for real. So the thing is to not get caught at the end of the day. You know, I tell anybody that I ever dated or ever married, don't drag it out. If me and you not clicking, you know, uh, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because with you not caring or loving about me, somebody else will. So what you not gonna do is waste my time. I mean, I know I'm good people's, you know, you know, I'm loyal, I'm trusting, and when me and you are item, we're item, I tell the kids nowadays, the young adults, don't be in a rush to be somebody parent or husband or wife. You get out of high school, go get your money, go to school, go in the military. By the time you 30 years old, then you go ahead and start your foundation. So what I'm saying is between 18 to 30, these are your years to find out who you are as a person, what direction of life you want to go in, and get your money up, get your money right. And then by 30, between 30 and 35, you need to be ready to start your foundation. I'm giving you this game because this is what was told to me. And I followed that blueprint, and I would say that that advice that was given to me was 95% on point. So that's a good percentage, right? So I'm just saying, that's what I promote. We're not in the 70s no more, the 50s, where people and couples got married right out of high school. People went in the military, people went to work, and shit, by 25, they was divorced. By 35, you on your second marriage. By 45, you on your third marriage. You know what I'm saying? And when I talk to the elders and ask them questions about what happened, they were like, well, I got married because she got pregnant. I really didn't want to get married, but, we got pregnant. Um, I didn't want nobody else to have her, but I wasn't really ready, or I didn't want nobody else to get him, but I wasn't ready. People do stuff for all the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? And I think men and women cheat on the level that they do because you just don't get a chance to get, to have fun. As they would say back in the day, men need to soil their royal oats, right? That's an old school term. You know, y'all younger don't know nothing about that. But, you know, that's a true statement because if you don't get it out your system, then you're subject to cheat. I'm just saying. Now, if you feel like you got somebody special and you don't want to lose them because I don't want to wait, good for you. Go ahead and do what you do, but be faithful. I don't want to hear about, oh man, you know, I did it too early, and I told you, you should wait. Between 18 and 30, you should be concerned about getting your job, getting your money up, traveling the world, and then, you know, having your fun. You want to be a freak, be a freak. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to just be a cordial friend to folks or to somebody, then by the time you 30 something, then you know, go ahead and make that move and start your foundation. And that's to get married, you know, start your family. You know what I'm saying? You're mentally ready for that. And financially you should be ready, you know. Cause I done seen where young adults that's under 25 have kids and they not ready. When babies are born, they cry all the time. And, you know, you young yourself, if you haven't raised your little brothers or sisters or had that responsibility to take care of them, you're not going to know how to cope with that. You see what I'm saying? And that's something that I've done. You know, I had to look after my siblings because I'm the oldest. I had three sisters under me, and then my sister next to me had kids. So I raised them too, you know, and now they got kids. I'm raising them. I took my niece to school this morning, my great niece. You know, let me show y'all some pictures. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so men and women going to go through what they go through. But what's making this so attractive and so much of a headline is the fact that Steve comes off like this God-fearing man and this, and that. I was explaining to my niece today. I said, pastors and preachers, they human. You're a translator. What God want us to know, you know, that word transcends through you, and you supposed to deliver the word. But you're not God himself. You're not Jesus himself. So nobody should be treating you like that. Because you flawed. Because you human. You're a man. You feel me? You know, so yeah. Pastors, preachers, they smoke weed. They get high. They gamble. I mean, they running around because they man. They woman. And then they go, God forgive me. Like everybody else do. And God will forgive you. So this is why this is a big deal. But either Steve is stupid or he accepted what he got when he and Marjorie started getting together. And then from the timeline that if you go to Storm and S.C. Burry, uh, their channel, well, Storm channel, they did a 4-hour thing on the background of Steve Harvey from the first wife, the second wife, and the in between relationship. My man was a player at the end of the day. So we all thinking he green dealing with Majorie and for her to be doing what she doing to him. No, Steve is very much up on game. Matter of fact, they saying Marjorie is part of the hustle. And I ain't getting into that. You go to Storm and S.C. Burry. Storm podcast last night and listened to that 4-hour podcast. I got caught in traffic coming home from work. I listened to half going and half coming back. Very interesting. Steve not naive like we think he is. He know who Marjorie was and who she is. And, you know, yeah. He ain't stupid as everybody making him to be, or he a country bumpkin. And nah. Steve is very much a G with it. You hear me? Again, I keep telling y'all, her beauty wasn't just about her beauty. She came with some money because the two other dudes got locked up and got locked away. And who handled the money? Steve ain't stupid. He stepped to her because she had money and she was beautiful. So I say all that to say, you know, her getting half of that fortune from what I heard last night, and if it's true, she might get something, but it ain't gonna be all of that money that everybody expecting her to get. Because she got skeletons in her closet that Steve knew about, and they both been part of what they've been a part of. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, let's get back.
Of executive protection, bodyguard, security, whatever you want to name it. Completely unacceptable.
This is my man, Body by O Tactical, which is an executive protection provider and a personal trainer. And he's also a pilot, a private pilot.
How much trust do you really think you need for somebody to protect your life and the life of your family members? What I mean by protecting life, I don't mean by adverse stress outside. Talk about all enemies, both foreign and domestic, when it comes down to this family thing. Foreign people, that's not family. Domestic people, that's close friends and proximity. Okay? I want to know what you think. I don't care about Steve cheating. I wouldn't care if she cheated with somebody else. I don't care about that. But my main concern is Mr. Security Guard, Mr. Bodyguard, Mr. Executive Protection. Where was your discipline? This is where it goes from being available, being suitable for all ages. Sir, I don't care how fine you think she is. I don't care what your background is. Sir, where was your discipline when it matters most? Because you messed up the bag. You was getting a good bag. I know for a fact you was getting a good bag. You and I have met, actually. Tempted to call you real name. However, I take it personal. You messed up the bag. You potentially messed up the bag for a lot of quality individuals. Now, Steve, regardless of whatever decision him and his wife makes, he now has to find executive protection that he can trust. Let me assure you, it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. Because it was executive protection and you was cooking. You was in the bag. So my question for you all is, all of my followers, I want you to tell me what you think you would have to go through to choose someone to protect you and your family, someone that you would leave alone with your wife, your daughter, your sister, your mama, your auntie. That's a big thing. This is why I take it personally. Ain't no jokes today. Nah, we in the bag. This is all I want to know. share, subscribe, click the bell, comment down below. Tell me what you think. What kind of vetting process do you think needs to undergo before you choose someone to protect you, your family, or your church, man? Because I don't know what y'all gonna do. Stay ready, so you gotta keep ready. Stay muscle, so you gotta catch up. Okay?